Around the Department of Defense this week. This is your DoD Weekly News Recap.
I'm Army Sergeant Edwin Pierce. The National Guard is always ready to assist during the hurricane season, as were soldiers from the Mississippi Army National Guard, as they staged equipment prior to Hurricane Gordon making landfall. A top Mississippi National Guard official said they are prepared to respond to any level of hurricane.
The Guard has done enough of these hurricanes to know exactly what's needed in order to respond at different levels, Category 1, Category 2, Category 3, or whatever. We have engineers pre-positioned here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast that can always do the freedom of movement for roadways and for utilities.
Gordon made landfall as a tropical storm, but another storm looms in the Atlantic as Florence heads west towards Bermuda. U.S. and coalition forces continue to gain ground and keep pressure on ISIS in Iraq and Syria. In Iraq, several caves and buildings, supply routes, and vehicles were destroyed by military strikes against elements of ISIS. In Syria, a command center, several ISIS combatant elements, weapons, supply routes, and vehicles were destroyed by coalition forces. Defense Secretary James Mattis made an unannounced visit to Afghanistan, where he met with Afghan leaders and coalition officials in Kabul. Speaking aboard his aircraft, the secretary said he believes forward progress can be made with Taliban through reconciliation.
We are still trying to remember the fourth R in our 4R strategy is reconciliation. We are still believers that there is a way forward for the Taliban to reconcile an Afghan-led, Afghan-owned reconciliation process.
In India, the U.S. Defense Secretary and Secretary of State met with their counterparts in an effort to move defense cooperation between the two countries forward.
Today's successful and highly productive meeting has further bolstered our strong defense relationship. We reiterated our highest respect for each other's sovereignty and committed to work together for a safe, secure, prosperous, and free Indo-Pacific.
The U.S. will continue to work with India to improve and expand that country's role as a major defense partner on the same scale as other allies. That's your DoD News Weekly Recap. I'm Army Sergeant Edwin Pierce. For more information about your military, go to defense.gov.